Wrestling and music have gone hand in hand for so long. From all the way back in the 40s with the first uses from the dastardly heel, Gorgeous George, to the beautiful tunes of... But seriously, all of the wrestling industry has utilized music for a long time. Whether it's a theme song to hype up the crowd and give wrestlers more substance and character, or they use generic beat part 1 to tell us why we should care about Reigns versus Lesnar for the 7th time. As I said before, Gorgeous George was the first to use a theme song. He used it to boost heat around his character, which was a flaunting pretty boy, which would definitely be a mega babyface today. It has been! That song has been reused for bigger stages such as Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah, nigga. That one little detail sparked such a big feature in wrestling today. The entrances, for example, have turned into the second most important thing, just behind the in-ring work. Some may even say it's the most entertaining. Whether it's just a run-of-the-mill Seth Rollins entrance, where everyone's dancing, sing-along, getting with it, or it's Shawn Michaels zipping down from the heavens at WrestleMania. It isn't just backtracks that wrestlers walk down to. Some of these songs hit the mainstream. Of course we all know.
Say his name and he appears.
Because they blew up massively on TikTok. And everyone knows. But also, did you know that Fandango's theme charted in the UK? Like, for real. But there are also wrestlers that use mainstream artists for their songs. There's Triple H's high obsession with Motorhead. Half the AEW roster uses already made songs. And of course because of... I am obligated to mention the fantastic tracks by Code Orange for the one and only Bray Wyatt. Their rendition of Live in Fear was a masterpiece, and I firmly believe that Shattered was one of the best things Bray left us. The band's work took an already special wrestler and pushed him even farther. But as mentioned before, it isn't just entrances that the music is implemented into in the most entertaining of sports. Wrestling uses them as a tool of production too. Look at hype videos or promo packages if you're fancy. These are used to hype up upcoming matches or again to hype up individual wrestlers. Number 4, Fred Durst Lover 69-1000 comments about WrestleMania 17's hype video being the second coming of Christ. I have to acknowledge the wonderful crafted masterpiece. Let's also forget about the Deborah part, eh? As referred to earlier, no one can talk about promo packages without talking about the phenomenal WrestleMania 30 dynamic duo with the monster for Daniel Bryan's heroic rise to the top, and for... I need to mention the beautiful telling of the story of Bray Wyatt's attempts to reveal John Cena's twisted side. The whole thing is perfectly tied together with a nice bow in the form of Eminem's legacy. This is one of my favorite things in wrestling. No matter what, the production team is always on point. Michaels' take on WrestleMania 26, even the Miz's video package in WrestleMania 27, almost made up for the damage the company did to him. It didn't though. He's alright. I think he's done pretty well though. But even the weekly shows give the special songs that get your fist pumping in the air. PLEs also give the theme song love. For example, The Weeknd. That's all. Just The Weeknd. The Weeknd does every song no matter what. If you want to argue with me, argue with me. The Weeknd's done every PLE theme song that ever has been. Oh, I'm drowning in the night. But seriously, picking the right song for the right show is a key element in creating the right atmosphere you want to show. Badass wrestling with badass men and women all taking each other down to prove week to week that they're the best. Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion's good. That leads us to our modern problem with wrestling. Def Rebel. Wow, this is probably the worst time for a wrestler to get a new theme. AEW theme producer Mikey Ruckus does a good job at creating in-house themes. Def Rebel, on the other hand, does not. I mean, to be fair, they're usually hit or miss. Usually whenever you're Samoan, you're good. No, but Gunther, Logan Paul before they changed it, LA Knight whenever they changed it back, and anyone from the Bloodline, like I said before. But all that's for nothing whenever we have the rest of the roster coming out to WWE 2K Creator Wrestler Generic Music number 4. Now we have stingers for every song, such as It's Chelsea. These singers were made in the response for the 2023-2024 Royal Rumble and was kind of the only saving grace for the 2025. If you wanted to be recognized, you hope to have a stinger that people actually recognize. But if reports are to be believed, the WWE is going to start going towards mainstream music now and letting the contract to Def Rebel expire. It sucks this band's going to be out of a job, but also provides hope for a better wrestling future. For our kids! Here's to the future of this wacky industry we call wrestling. And remember...